What's up, Minecraft fans? It's Socksway up back with another episode of Sockscraft. We're on episode 4. We're going to pick up right where we left off the last episode, heading on over to the new shop that we created. We got it decorated a little bit. Not as much as I wanted to around the outside of it, but I think we got the inside finished. Let's go inside. You know, here we didn't get the path done as much as we wanted to. I don't know what I'm going to do with that entrance way there. We get the path going a little bit better. Yep, don't know what to do there. But we got some paintings and lights and colors. We got orange over here, little flowers to decorate it. That one's empty still. A little chair to sit in. Nice and relaxing. Perfect. Get people to come into the shop and relax a little bit and buy our iron for 1 yum per stack. We're doing 16 per stack right now. That'll probably increase as we get better at AFKing and have a little bit better of more of an inventory. Here's the stuff that's just not selling at all. Let's head on upstairs to the red room. In here you can see 1 yum yum for 3 stacks of rockets. We just moved all the stuff over here. It's decorated pretty nice. Similar as the other rooms. They're all pretty similar, just different color scheme. And here we're just gonna have some oddballs in the shop of, you know, one yum yum per stack or two stacks per yum yum. Yeah, things like that, you know. So let's head on over to the area of focus for this episode, the iron farm. Some things have come to mind while I was AFKing at the iron farm. See, we got this little beautiful, oh, I fell. Let's go see how it's doing over here. We got a little bit in here, just a little bit. I've cleaned it up recently and restocked the stores, but I got to thinking, we're over here AFKing, and let's fly this way. We got this huge creeper farm, getting good rates from the creeper farm, but I can't AFK on both of them at the same time. Mistakes were made. I should have built them close to each other. So because I hate myself, we're gonna tear this down. We're gonna tear this whole thing down, rebuild it in the iron farm area so we can AFK multiple farms at the same time. Yeah, that's gonna be a big chore. Definitely not liking myself right now. That's why I'm doing this to myself. Yeah. So I transitioned into a planning stage, kind of overlooking the area that we could turn into just a full, large industrial area. And that's the plan. This entire little island here is going to turn into my main industrial plant. So we transitioned to chopping down some trees, chopping these ones down here, chopping some more trees down. And there's just a lot of tree chopping. After that, I decided to watch leaves disappear for a good amount of time. And we pondered all the long, hard grinding and work ahead of us to clear this entire area. I want to flatten it out. It's a lot of work ahead of me. So naturally, as I stood up here, I thought, what else could I do instead of building this industry area? Plenty more things that I could be working on instead of the dreaded task ahead of me. So we decided to start putting lights into the base. Put a light there, get rid of some of these torches. Pretty much anything that doesn't have to do with that large build that I decided was the next step of my base. So we transitioned to laying down some carpet, covering up those lights. That was always the plan in here. We've just never gotten around to it. Making some pathways to our hallways. Then we stared at it for a while and realized we hate it. It's not even, it's not symmetrical. This room is just huge. The carpet looks silly. So naturally, we decided to make rooms. So we added some rooms into the base. It's just some walls, extra, you know, blocks to lay down. And then we decided, you know what? Let's see how far back this is. That's not far enough. We need to go farther back with the base. We need to rearrange it so that it is more symmetrical. And then we stared at it for a while. We liked the way that one looked. Then we jumped back in and decided that, that area is not right either. So let's go over here for a little bit and then yeah, storage room, that's got to go, that's got to change. This, yeah, that's got to go in the industry area, so that's got to go away. We got to finish that ceiling. I got really sidetracked, but I had to make everything symmetrical, so it's time for the pickaxe Silk Touch to come out and take this down because it's moving too. It was at this moment when I realized the torches were there for a reason. We needed to get rid of the creepers because we do not want to rebuild all of this. And he's gone. And then there was more. There was more. There he is. Get rid of another creeper. And then we decided that's enough with the base area. Let's dig up a bunch of dirt so that we can go back over to the industrial area that we're soon going to be building and flatten all the ground out. And then after doing this, I realized I'm going to cover all that up with a different block. I didn't really need to get all this grass. So we come over and we lay all the grass down. Start placing one block at a time in this large industrial area. And it was going good. It was just a lot of, you know, click, 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 holding down the mouse button. And then we looked at our work and we fell off the scaffolding. And we're very thankful we have Elytra because that saved our life there. We're taking a peek at our work and we fell. Then we were playing with lava and I burnt the house down a little bit. Luckily I saved it. Wasn't too much damage. Got a little bit of fire to spread here. A little bit of fire to spread there. Could have been a lot worse. Outside got some damage too. Yep, right there. No more steps. Yeah, we got to fix all this. Today has been very strange. I came into the base and now I have guards. I have one guard there. He's just, you know, going through the halls, making sure there's no bad guys around. And then somewhere else around here there's the other one. He's patrolling back there. So then we move on. Created a Basalt Farm. Basalt's going to be a very important block in this new build that we're working on. So I took a couple designs that I found from JC Plays online, where he has a auto basalt farm where you use your pickaxe over here and you kind of like break the blocks and you do one at a time, and you can use a macro and do something to where it automatically does it. But I decided to take it a step further. You can see you have this auto clock here that's making the piston jump in and out. Some observers here that's helping the lava, I think, change states so that it works a little bit quicker from my understanding. And yeah, so you can see there, little repeat signal. And that's where the basalt's going. So we decided to extend this design into something I was using for the concrete maker. So it's pushing these out. It's going to push out 9 blocks. And once it gets to the last one, you can see it coming out here. It's going to hit the observer and we're going to slide forward. And so what we can do is we can go into the base, do some decorating, come back up here, mine this a little bit, and get our basalt. We're going to need a ton of it for the build we're working on. Now that we had a quick way to get basalt, we're now able to lay down the foundation of the walls. We're going to build an exterior wall system with some gates to allow people into the industrial area. And we're just laying this down to make sure we got the dimensions right. It took me a little bit of adjusting the depth of some of them, but eventually we got it to the right place. You can see there's this little cutout area here, which I think is going to turn into storage. Maybe it'll be the sugarcane farm. I'm not 100% sure what each area is going to be, but you can see the entire footprint that we're going to take inside this industrial area. All of those blocks that you see on the ground are going to turn into walls. It's going to be pretty sweet. So we jumped on into my creative world to kind of give you an idea of what these walls are going to look like. My resource pack's a little different than it is on the server, so it turns out a little bit different, but this is what we're going for. This is the grand entrance, and these blocks are missing. Grand entrance into this industrial area, as I keep saying, where all the automated farms are going to be. And it's just a cool little street that we have here out of the basalt. So you can see that's where all the basalt's going to be come into play. You can see we did a little demo of an intersection and then also where the road curves so we can get an idea of what's going to happen. And then here's a little example of when the wall turns another direction, when there's a corner, how we're doing it. A lot of time and creative to come up with this design. I dig it a lot. I love the way it's working or coming out. We're going to jump back into the survival world and we're going to try to start creating a little bit of this episode. We're not going to get it all done, but I definitely wanted to give you an idea of what it's going to look like when we get done with it. And as I was looking at that replay, I realized my skin is outdated. Bedrock doesn't update automatically, and this is my latest skin I was using on Java. So here we are, Socks Way Up, finally updated. All right, so back into the building. We're gonna jump in here. We're gonna grab some of our blocks. We need some of the wood blocks. Where are they at? Well, we could use this to make a crafting table. Do that. Get out of my way. 4 blocks there. All right, very nice. And put it there. So we're gonna grab some of the blocks that we need. If I can find the dark oak, that's the basalt. We could grab some of that. All right, let's grab some of the dark oak, and then we're gonna wanna make some stairs and probably some trapdoors as well. So let's grab a little bit of planks here, turn them into some stairs. Then we'll probably need a little bit more planks. Get our trapdoors for some of the decorations. And we should be set to start this build off. Let's put our wood where we want it, and then let's go ahead and jump up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Then at this point, it gets a little tricky in survival. It's not as easy as creative. So we're gonna have to, you know, kind of crouch over here. We can put the stair down, pretty nice. And then we can put the trap door. Just grab that. And we'll put it like that. Oops, that's 2. We only wanted 1. Where is the axe? There's our axe. All right, so now let's close. That's not the right direction. All right, let's redo that. We'll get that trapdoor later. Like so, close it. Perfect. Then we need to add a little topper of basalt, and we don't have any. So let's go down and grab that. And yeah. All right, I'll be right back. I forgot the height of this build. All right, sorry about that interruption. We just needed to, you know, strip these logs and then we could get back to building. Yeah, yep. One of the things I do is I'll build something creative. I'll never remember what it looks like exactly or the height of the dimensions. So I jump back and forth to creative and then survival and then finally get into a good cadence of building it. So that's what we're trying to do here. We thought the height was off by 1, so we're adding 1 up. You'll see later on in this video, I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong. The height was right to begin with, so we waste a lot of time right now. But we do give you a good sample of what it's going to look like, and we get it fixed later on in the replay here. So we try to fly up here. I'm going to land this. I'm going to stick it. Let's get it right there. We missed. All right, let's try it one more time. We're going to try it. We're going to stick it. Here we go. Jump, fly, come around. Let's slow down a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. One more try. One more try. And got it. Oh, yep. Got it. Stuck the landing. Perfect. Perfect landing. All right, so up here on the top, we're gonna add some basalt, but you know, gotta do some tricks to get it the direction we want. And then we can remove, all right. Gonna remove those blocks there. Let's get our pickaxe out. I am horrible at inventory management. There we go. And then we should be able to start adding, something's not right. Something's not right. What did we, those are too low. All right, let's get rid of those. Let's jump up top here and we'll try, if we have stairs on us, try to place these down 1 level lower, or that's not right either. Okay, let's build some scaffolding. Get rid of that. That should help. That's not right either. Okay, more scaffolding. There, over there. 1 right here, that should be perfect. Upside down stair. Go back to the other side, kind of recreate what we just did there, and upside down stair. All right, now we can get rid of this and take a look at how it turned out. Yeah. There's no reason to go down there yet. Let's grab our wood. So dark oak, and let's jump up here and we'll start building across. So we're starting to build the entrance of the entire industrial area. So we're gonna build this gate. It's gonna look like the gate is open. It's not actually functional. We're just doing that for visual effect there. But I think it looks pretty awesome. I love it. Again, the resource pack isn't exactly like mine in creative. I'm gonna need to update that in my creative so that they are the same, so it doesn't throw me off too much. But you can see it's coming together nice. So we'll just add another pillar here. And then we'll add the basalt on top right there on that block. We'll add the step first. And go build that out here to there, and then jump up, jump up, jump up. There we go. Boom. And get rid of those 2 blocks in the back. And then let's admire our work. A huge arch. Let's jump. Okay, let's use some blocks to get up there. We can add the stairs in the middle. Get rid of that. Strip the wood. Get that one. And we're gonna use some stairs. Yep, stairs for scaffolding. Put those right there, close that. Looking pretty slick. All right, it's coming along nice. Coming along nice. So much to do, so much gathering to do too. I don't have enough materials yet. So we're gonna power through some of this building here, try to get one of these builds done, at least the gate, and give you a little sample so we can need to just add wood. So let's switch that in our inventory. Right to there. Oh, that'll work. That's fine. These across. Knock that one down. Just like that. And then add our basalt block. And then fall down. Add the wood here. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll have to strip all of that. And that should pretty much finish this first section. All right, here's what it's looking like in our survival world. The glass isn't thrilling me. We're talking about changing the resource pack a little bit. It's a little too bright for this build, so we'll have to play around with that. Maybe we'll move to gray. I don't know. We'll try a couple other things. I really wanted to get the green stained glass to work with the mossy blocks as well. But you can get an idea of what the road's gonna look like. We got a complete road there. Next episode, we'll have to come in with our horse and kind of use it. As always, let's jump on over to RTX and get a good look at it, and ray tracing enabled. That seems a little off. I think I have a setting off right now. Let's go change that. Turn the upscaling back on. I think it looks gorgeous. It looks pretty good in RTX. With ray tracing on, it looks a little bit better than in regular survival, I think, especially the glass. The lights look amazing. I'm loving them. They're turning out really sweet. I'm excited. A lot of grinding to go. We're gonna get there though. Thanks for hanging out for this episode of Sockscraft. I'm Sockswayup. If you got this far, thanks for hanging out for almost 18 minutes. And if you haven't already, hit that like button.